Hello, good people. This is The Elegant Show. It's your host, Lady Suzanne or Miss Elegance. And in this space, we talk all things sophistication, how to level up, how to become a person of class, how to feel good, live good, and also raise your standard from where you are to a better place. And so today I want us to talk about the things we are not doing in 2025. It's a new year. And so for me personally, I would love to share with you what I am not doing. If there's something that will catch your attention, if there's something that you feel that you also need to stop doing in 2025, then pull your seat with your cup of coffee and let's enjoy. And if you have not subscribed, kindly do so. Invite your friends so that we can be one big family to level up together and to continue growing together as one big family. So in 2025, I'm being more intentional with my health. By that I mean I'm going to incorporate fitness, exercise, things I've not been doing to take care of my health in 2025. I'm being intentional with my health. I've also stopped using aluminium sufurias. I'm using the earthen, the pots. You know those pots, our great, because not even grandmother, my grandmother doesn't use those pots. My great grandmother used to have the earthen pots. So I've gone back to them. I've thrown away or given away my aluminium sufurias, aluminium pans. I've given away my, you see this coated, the coated sufuria, which they call, I don't know, granite or whatever, those things that we took loans to buy, I've given them out. So I want to do away with aluminium and I'm going back the healthy way and the natural way. And I'm not saying they're bad. That is just what I've decided to do this year. And then I have had nutritionists all over social media, everywhere, speak about the seed oils. And there's nothing else we know apart from the seed oils. You know, these oils that are in the yellow containers in the supermarkets. I don't want to mention brands because I don't have a lawyer, but those seed oils, I'm doing away with them this year. So this year in 2025, I'll be doing more of coconut oil, pure coconut oil. I'll be doing olive oil, pure olive oil. I'll be doing tallow. I've been making my own tallow. I know how to make tallow. If it's there all over in YouTube, you can make your own tallow at home, purify it and everything. Beef tallow is so available. You just go to the butcher and buy the fat and come home and melt it and purify it, and you have your healthy cooking oil. And you know the advantages of tallow is that it has a high boiling point. People say that tallow, after you cook with tallow, that when the food cools that it sticks together. No, it doesn't stick together unless you don't know how to make tallow. Tallow is really good and it's very healthy. So this year 2025, I am not using seed oils. I'm going the healthy way, and avocado oil, I'm cooking with avocado oil. I'm boiling what can be boiled. I'm grilling what can be grilled. So I'm going the healthy way. In this new year, I'll be taking more water, 8 glasses of water per day. I'm doing that. I'm taking warm water with lemon fasting when I wake up. You know, all those things that our nutritionists have been telling us. I want to try because it's good to, these people have gone to school and learned and they have done their research. So it's always good to be obedient. So this year I'm being obedient to my nutritionist. So I'm following her guidelines, and she'll be coming in another episode to tell us all things health. And so I'm drinking more water, eating more fruits. I don't know about people who say that fruits have a lot of sugar, but I'm doing like avocado, the green apple, pawpaw, pineapple. I'm doing a lot of fruits this year. And what else? I am doing a lot of lemon, the healthy things like lemon, rosemary, ginger, turmeric. I'm doing a lot of that. I'm boiling that and putting it in my daily routine. And I have seen a lot of improvement, not only in my weight, but also the feel good. I feel lighter, I feel good, I feel better, and I'm doing a lot of supplementation. I am doing the collagen supplements, which is very good for hair. I'm doing biotin, which is good for nails. I'm doing vitamin C for my immunity. I'm doing zinc for my immunity. Also, I'm doing magnesium. I'm doing a very, very nice supplements for women that balances hormone. It's called the ashwagandha. I hope that you Google it, check it out. It's very good. It balances hormones for women, and I have seen it work for me. So if you are a woman above 35, maybe you're struggling with them with their menses, you're struggling with their cycles, you're struggling with anything that is related to hormones, maybe hormonal imbalance, you need that supplement. And it's available in the Health U shops. Kindly check it out. For me, it has worked for me. Balancing my hormones, I'm always happy. There's no day I'm gloomy. The ashwagandha is really working. I'm also doing the magnesium, which is very good for women because of our muscles and everything. I'm also doing a lot of calcium because of my bones. So I'm doing a lot of supplementation when it comes to my health. This year, I'm also going the organic way. This year, I'm going the organic way. I'm planting my own vegetables. I'm planting the green vegetables. I'm doing my own onions. I'm doing my own fruits. I have, like now, I have a lot of mangoes, and I'll be showing you in the video. I have a lot of organic mangoes. I have a lot of vegetables. So I'm trying as much as possible to go the organic way. Then matters health, I'm also not doing processed foods. I'm not doing sausages, bacon, and I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just telling you what I'm not doing this year. So I'm not doing processed foods, factory foods. This year I'm not doing factory foods. I'm going all out the natural way. So when it comes to protein, I am doing live protein, which has not gone to the factory. I am doing chicken, the kienyeji chicken. I am doing a lot of eggs from my chickens. I have a lot of chickens, and they're giving me a lot of eggs. And eggs are good for zinc. They're good for magnesium. An egg is a superfood. So I'm doing eggs. I'm also doing the chicken. I'm looking for grass-fed beef, and I have had a very good supplier for that beef. I'm eating a lot of beans, a lot of lentils, a lot of pulses. I'm doing a lot of green grams, the plant proteins, that is. So I'm being intentional. I'm not eating factory-based things. I'm not eating margarine, jams, I don't know, tomato sauce, juices in boxes. No. I am going the health way this year, and it's a challenge. I am challenging you, my dear viewer, that may you join me. Let us try to be healthy this year and see how far it goes. Of course, once in a while you'll miss a piece of cake, a piece of ice cream, so you can indulge. And this is not a nutritional episode. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. As I have promised you, I'm bringing a nutritionist in another episode. So I'm also not doing processed foods when it comes to my health this year. And then I am walking more. Places that I would have to drive and there were short distances, I am choosing to walk. I'm walking so much, and it has been helping. I feel better, I feel lighter. So I'm walking more, I'm swimming more. That is my fitness and everything. I'm going to the sauna, steam bath more this year. What else am I not doing this year? This year I am also choosing my peace of mind over everything. As the saying goes, if it can cost you your peace, then it is too expensive. So I am choosing the peace of mind. So that I've talked about my physical health. Now I'm talking about my mental health. I am going all way out to gain peace. So where there's no peace, I'm not sitting in places where my peace is being drained. I'm not going to tables where my peace is being damaged. So I am going all out to protect my peace. And there's nothing more expensive than your peace. Peace is super, super expensive. Peace is everything. So this year I am going all out to be peaceful. So I am not going to indulge in places whereby there are confrontation, there are arguments, there are undertones of disrespect, there is hatred. No, no, no. This year I am going all out to guard my peace. I am guarding my heart. The Bible says that guard your heart with everything. It says you guard your heart with everything, for out of it springs the issues of life. So out of your heart springs life. So you need to guard your heart with everything. So I am not involving myself in places which drain my peace. So I am going all out for my mental health. Again, this in 2025, I'm relaxing more, I'm resting more. I'm going to do more things that help me relax, enjoy life, rejuvenate. I'm going to choose me above all else. So in 2025, I'm also not going, in 2025, I'm also not going to like let go of my dreams or my desires. You know, those times that you feel like you're giving up, you have a dream and you feel like it's slipping through your fingers. No, in 2025, I am fighting for my dreams. I am fighting for them in the best way I know how. And yeah, that's what I'm doing in 2025. And also, as elegant women in 2025, we are not sitting in tables that disrespect is being served. So we are going to choose us first. We are going to choose us. 2025, I want you, my dear viewer, to choose yourself. Love yourself too much that you always come first. Don't push, don't sit in places where disrespect is being served. Walk away from disrespect. So respect is not demanded, it is earned. So if people don't earn your respect, then you need to walk away. And also something else that I would love us to do in 2025 as women, as elegant women, is that we are not going to force relationships. We are not going to force friendships. If it is not working, let it go. The world, the universe is full of people, trillions, millions of people, and you do not need to fake a friendship. You don't have to fake a relationship if it's not working. For example, if it's a romantic relationship, as a single girl, as a single person, and the relationship is not working, let it go. Let it go. Don't force anything. If it's not flowing, then we are not forcing relationships this year. And also, as a maybe as a married person, we are not going to force friendships. If relationships are not working, be it from family, be it from friends, be it from anybody, if they're not working, just let them go. The world is full of people, and for every friend you lose, you can always make two. And I'm not saying that you don't fight for friendships. Of course, they're friendships. Me too. I have friendships that I've had for many years, which I fight for, which I even pray to God, Lord, help us to reconcile with so and so, help us, help so and so. Can we allow us to forgive each other? Those are relationships that are valuable. Of course, everyone has that relationship that you can never let go. It's so valuable to you. And if it can be fixed, then well and good. If it cannot, then it's high time to walk away, because we are choosing peace over everything. And if you're not gonna have healthy relationships, healthy friendships, then you don't need them. They just drain your time, they drain your energy, they drain your emotions. It's time to choose us. The bottom line is choose you. The other thing we are not doing in 2025 as women, we are not neglecting ourselves. We are creating time to have me time, to have self-love. We are going more to the spas. We are doing our pedicures. We are doing our facials, our manicure. We are taking care of our skin. We are loving ourselves in 2025 as elegant women. We are saying no to burden, no to stress. We are saying no to depression, and we are choosing ourselves. So in 2025, as elegant women, we are going to indulge more in loving ourselves. And by loving yourself, I don't mean that you be selfish. No, you can love people, but remember, you can never give what you don't have. So if you don't have love, then what are you giving? You're giving hatred. Okay? So we need to love ourselves so that we don't give negative energy. Then in 2025, I don't want us as elegant women to indulge in small fights. We are becoming the bigger person, and we are walking away. If you are in a place where there's a confrontation, there's an argument, whatever, the relationship or the association is not working, walk away. There is a lot of dignity in walking away instead of indulging yourself in fights, arguments, back and forth. No, we are bigger than that in 2025. We are choosing ourselves, and we respecting ourselves too much that we will not be found in places whereby we have to break our hearts, we have to get hurt while fighting over small things. So we are choosing our battles in 2025. What needs to be fought for, what doesn't need to be fought for, we leave it at that. So yeah, that is what I plan to do, and I want us to do it together. Dear viewers, if you're liking what I have decided to do, then kindly like, subscribe, and also share with your friends. And also in 2025, we are taking much care of our skincare. I know you have heard about skincare, but now we are giving it an extra effort. We are going the extra mile. We are doing our scrubs, we are doing our steaming, we are doing our facials, we are doing our serums, we are being intentional, we are removing makeup before sleeping, we are going all out when it comes to our skincare. We are going to use sunscreen, we are going to drink a lot of water, anything to help our skin glow and look young. We are going all out to do it. And so that is skincare. We are going to invest in the right products. We are going to invest in the right supplementation to help our skin so that we are not looking 70 and we are 40, or 35 and you are looking 70. You are looking like your grandmother. Especially these ladies of Vaseline. Oh, I do Vaseline. No way. I don't know. They just say I do Vaseline and they walk out. What about your sunscreen? What about your moisturizer, or Vaseline is all in all? And by Vaseline, I don't mean like specifically Vaseline. These jellies, I don't know, the baby jelly, whatever. Women above 35 putting baby jelly on their face. My goodness. And the skin is aging, the skin is mature. So you are looking like you are 70 and you are 40. Ladies, we are not doing that again in 2025. We are going all out to take care of our skincare. We are doing everything to make sure that we are looking good and that we are glowing. So skincare, sunscreen, and I have a video on skincare and you can go and check it out. It's all things skincare and it's really, really informative. So we are taking care of ourselves. Then in 2025, we are going all out. We are going to look good. We are going to look elegant. We are going to wear clothes that accentuate our figure, and we are not going to force ourselves in the clothes that do not fit. In the name of that was my favorite dress. You are keeping it so that it can fit when you lose weight. By the time you're losing weight, new fashion, new designs will have come up. So we are going all out to look good. We are going to look good. I was so encouraged. Sometime last week, I went to this fellowship, I think, and we had met with those ladies over a year. I think it was a year, yes. So we were in a particular class sometime back. So we met after 1 year, and so we were it was like just an introduction. Of course, we were in the same class, so we knew each other, but it was just an introduction, a reintroduction. So they were telling me, you look so different, you have changed, you look so beautiful, you look so elegant, you look so put together. This is not the way you were looking when we were during the class. And I was like, oh, that sounds good. That is more like it. At least I have improved. I have become intentional with how I look. I have become intentional with how I dress. And all these things don't need money. Most of even the dresses I'm wearing, I still had them even then. But you see that comfort zone and you don't want to go out of your way. You don't want to put effort in how you look. In 2025, we are going all out. We are going all out, and people will wonder, is it you? You look good. What happened? What changed? Yes, something changed. We watched the Elegant Show and we decided that this is the time that we are going to be elegant. We are going to look good. And you know that elegance pays. Have you ever walked into rooms whereby you would have been intimidated, but the confidence that you walk with, it just shows that you are not a person to be played in. And you can also be heard, and your opinion also counts. So that is what we are doing in 2025. We are going to walk confidently. We are going to look the part. We are going to invest. We are going to look good in our hair, in our nails, in our skincare, in our clothes, our shoes. And this thing of one wearing a shoe until it's torn and you can afford it, no way. And because you don't have time to go and buy shoes, no, we are not going to do that. Self-love. You create time, and these companies can also deliver. Like my sister works for, she owns Emirates Shoes Collection, and she can always deliver. They do that together with her husband, and they have beautiful, beautiful shoes at Emirates Shoes Collection. If you have never visited Emirates Shoes Collection, you need to visit it. It's at Odeon. You will find a very big shop. They also have another shop at Koja. They also have another shop at near Afia Center. They also have another shop at Jamia. Yes, has Emirates paid me? Oh yes, they have paid me. They have paid me by bringing quality shoes. And so whenever I need to buy a shoe, that is my go-to. I don't buy because they are my relatives, but I buy because the shoes are quality. And so, and they are affordable. You don't have to break the bank to buy shoes. So the era of women wearing one shoe, and you can afford it just because you don't have time. No, we are not doing that in 2025. Okay, dear elegant women. And then the other thing, in 2025, we are not smelling onions. Just because you are a mother, just because you are a wife, we are not smelling onions. We are not smelling garlic. After we fix meals for our families, we are gonna shower. We are gonna bath. We are gonna body splash ourselves. We are gonna use nice colognes, nice perfumes. And I have seen even perfumes being sold for 200 bob. This one's for measuring. You know, you smell like a CEO yet. Huh? You are a messenger, you know them? You are a messenger, but you are smelling like the CEO. Of course, because one day you might be that CEO. Will you be a sweaty, smelly CEO? Do you know how CEO smell? CEO smell good. They smell the part. So we are going to smell like them, okay? So in 2025, as elegant women, as elegant people, and this is not for women only, we are not being caught up smelling sweat, smelling onion, smelling garlic, I don't know, smelling what. We are going to smell good in 2025. And then in 2025, we are putting our homes together. I don't want to come and visit you. I don't want you to go to visit your friend's house and you can't even sit because the seat is full of porridge. Oh, and the excuse is, oh, my children, my children. So, what do you want? So, that is their home. The children and the home and the clean home should coexist. Both of them, they should cleanliness and the children should coexist because you are not going to neglect one for the other. You're not going to neglect children for cleanliness or cleanliness for children. Both of them are going to coexist. So in 2025, we are going an extra mile to have beautiful homes, to have clean homes, to live in clean spaces, because those are our heavens, those are our temples. That is where we retreat. We are going all out to make our homes cozy, comfortable, and beautiful. And at S&D Interiors, we are willing to work with you no matter where you are, no matter the space you have, to just create for you a cozy space. And so in 2025, we are being more intentional on the spaces that we are living in. We are being more intentional on having beautiful homes. And by this, I don't mean that you break the bank. Even if you're in a single room, I keep on repeating. If you have watched my shows, I keep on saying, it doesn't matter where you are because that is not your end. But where you are for now, you need to make it look good. You need to embrace it. You need to just invest and go out of their way. I've visited friends of mine who are in small rooms. You know, the self-confused ones where everything is together. The bathroom is together. Dining together, lounge to everything, name anything together in one room. I've been there, and it's called, I call it self-confused because you don't know whether you should sleep, you should sit, you should bathe, yeah, or you should cook because you are together. So even if you're in the self-confused, you should make it look good. It should be clean, it should be neat, it should be tidy. So in 2025, we are not staying in places that are not neat and tidy. So in 2025, and I don't mean that 2026 we are changing. I mean from 2025 moving on till Jesus comes back, we are not going to change. This is what we are going to adapt. We are not going to tolerate negative energy. If you feel a person has negative energy towards you, they undermine you. They're always looking for places where you can be hurt. They're always laughing at bad remarks that are being made at you. They're always fighting you silently. They're always looking, they're always pretending to be your friend, and no, they're not your friend. They're being hypocritical. So we are not entertaining negative energy in 2025, because that is what gets into your mind. We are choosing positivity all through. So if you're in spaces where there's a lot of negative energy, and you know what I love about a human being is that your instinct, your soul, your heart, your mind, everything within you, your being will tell you that this space is full of negative energy. This group is full of negative energy, or this friend or this person is pretending to love me, but she really doesn't love me. God has given you that ability to know when you are faced with negativity. And so we are walking away and we are choosing positive minds, because in 2025, I don't want us to be victims of mental health. No, I don't want us to be victims of depression. I don't want us to be victims of stress. And stress is the cause of so many diseases. So we are walking away from boldly and confidently. We are walking away from negative energy. Okay, dear elegant women, and we are choosing positivity above all. We are choosing people who can help us grow. We are choosing people who can mentor us. We are choosing people who we can look up to. We are choosing spaces which help us become the best. We are choosing people who are celebrating us. We are choosing people who will encourage us. If you are discouraged, a word of encouragement, push you, encourage you to keep shining or to keep moving. So we are not going to be in spaces where we are being brought down. We are not going to be in spaces where we are feeling discouraged. We are rejecting rejection. If you are rejected, you reject that rejection. If people refuse you, you refuse them. We are not going to accept rejection. We are going to refuse it. So in 2025, we are going to dwell in positivity only. We are going to try everything and dwell in positivity. And it is possible. It is hurting, but it is possible. For example, if you have to walk away from spaces, if you have maybe to walk away from that job which has a toxic environment, if you have to walk away from that boyfriend, girlfriend, if you have to walk away from that friend, if you even have to walk away from that sibling. Sometimes it is siblings that bring us down. It is siblings that misuse us. It is siblings that cause us to be hurt every now again and again. It is them who cause us. Maybe they have a lot of jealousy. They have a lot of envy. They're always trying to dim your light and to put you down. Yes, it happens. Even parents, you can even have a toxic parent who always discourages you, speaks evil upon you, always putting you down, telling you no. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who that is. It doesn't matter whoever is trying to bring us down. We are majestically walking away. We are walking away until those people, maybe parents, siblings, until they realize our value. We are only going to stay in spaces where we are valued. And so in 2025, we are not fixing what we have not broken. So if you're not the one who's broken that relationship, if you're not the one who's broken that company, if you're not the one who's broken that association, then stop struggling to repair what you didn't break. That just drains you, and yet the culprits, the main people who broke it, are not working any hard. They're not putting any effort to fix it, and you are busy trying to fix what you didn't break. No, in 2025, we are not doing that. There's so much more that we can do. We have so many things. The 24 hours per day are not even enough. For me, I find 24 hours. I wish we had 25 or 26 hours, because there's so much to do. So you don't need to be in spaces that drain you. You don't need to be in spaces that bring you down. You don't need to have associations that are always discouraging you. You go to this meeting, or you go to this group, or you go to this, maybe it's a party or whatever, and you come back home and you're feeling so drained, you're feeling tired, you even have a slight headache, you're feeling discouraged. No. 2025, we are not doing that. We are choosing us, choosing ourselves. Remember, I started by telling you about my health decision, my fitness. So if you are working hard about your physical health, what about your mental health? What about your heart? What about your peace of mind? We are being intentional. This year we are being intentional. From now henceforth, we are being intentional. And then again in 2025, we are being more intentional with our spirituality. We are moving closer to our maker. It doesn't matter the religion, whether you are Christian, whatever. This channel is not just for Christians only. So we are moving closer to our maker. Whatever you believe in, we are being intentional with our spirituality. If you are a Christian like I am, we are going to pray more. We are going to seek God more. We are going to draw closer to the throne of mercy, and we are going to read the word of God more. We are going to be intentional. And I don't mean, I am not talking about religion. Religion is spooky. I'm talking about spirituality, getting to know God for your own self, getting to know Jesus for your own self. If you are a Christian like me, now I'm talking to Christians. This is personal. You don't need anybody to tell you about God. It is personal. You can seek Him and find Him. So we are going to become more intentional. We are going to pray more. We are going to fast more, read the Bible more, and connect with our Maker more. We are going to excel and flourish in whatever we touch. Anything we touch will turn into gold. Are you planting sukuma wiki? Are you planting spring onions? You have a small kitchen garden. We are going to tender that garden. We are going to work hard and make sure that everything that is called by our name, insert your name. Mine is Lady Suzanne. Everything that is called by Lady Suzanne, no matter, be it my pet dog, be it my chihuahua, be it my chickens, they are going to be healthy. They are going to be fat, clean, and happy, because I am going to be intentional with anything that is called my name. Be it flowers, be it gardens, whatever, your children, your husband, if you're married, anything that is related to you. In 2025, we are going an extra mile. We are putting the front gear. We are putting the drive gear, and we are saying that it has to work. Anything that is called by my name has to work. If it is my children, they are going to excel in their education. They are going to excel in their spirituality. They are going to be healthy and happy, because as a mother, I am going to put the extra effort. As a wife, my husband will be respected in the gates, like the husband of the virtuous woman, because I am going to put the extra gear. I am going to look good for him. I am going to cook. I am going to wear lingerie, try everything, break my back. Huh? Because I am going to be intentional. Anything that I touch to do, I am going to be intentional. If I have to succeed as a mother, as a businesswoman, as an interior designer, any project that I touch, my clients will be happy. I am not going to have complaints. I am going to try everything and make sure that I bring them exotic, unique, different designs. And I'm going to stand out, because we are being intentional. If you are a lawyer, if you are a doctor, if you are a teacher, your students will become the best. They will excel. They will be leading. They will be number one. If you are a lawyer, you will not lose any case. Even for the thief, who you know for sure, you know that they stole. But as long as you are a lawyer and oh my goodness, some professions, you know the thief stole and he told you he stole, but you're not going to lose that case. You know, I have some learned friends and they're looking at me there. I know they are viewing. So if you're my learned friend, you are going to excel in everything. If you are a pastor, the sinners are going to get born again, all of them. If you are a doctor, your patients will be happy just because you are their doctor, or you are a nurse. These nurses that go insulting patients, oh my goodness, how can you insult a person in pain? My God, That makes me shiver. How can elegant women, and nurses are women, and one day I'm bringing a nurse in this show to just tell us why they insult and or tell us why she's a good nurse, because there are good nurses outside there. So if you're a nurse, your patients will be happy. They will thank God that they were assigned to your ward. Why? Because you are going to treat them with dignity. You are going to encourage them. You are going to ensure they are comfortable even during the time that they are admitted in your ward. You are going to make sure they are clean. You are going to make sure they are not in pain. You are giving them their painkillers on time, because we are going all out as elegant women. If you are a business person, your clients will be happy. You will bring them variety. You will give them discounts. You will go out of the way to find out what's happening in the marketplace. If you sell potatoes, you will bring the best potatoes, not the ones that I hear nowadays they are being sprayed chemicals for them to stay longer. No, you are going to go all out for your clients. If you sell spinach, you sell tomatoes, you are going to look for organic peanuts, not the ones that are sold in the sewage. You are going to be a person of integrity. And you know what? Integrity always pays. It goes a long way if you have integrity. Whatever we are going to do, be it, even if it is not paying well. I remember when I started my career as an interior designer, sometimes I do it even for free, for friends, just to get the expertise and to get the practice. And it's okay. Well, now I can't do it for free. They know to get me, they'll have to pay even consultation fee. Even for me to come to your site, they know they have to pay. Yeah, they are my friends. If it's friendship, there's another day for visiting. But if I'm coming for work, then they know the terms of the conditions of the company will apply. So if there were times I do it for free, comfortably, graciously, and so happy, not grudgingly. And those days are over. So you cannot despise the humble beginnings. If you have to sell porridge, and even share some of it to the street children free of charge who cannot pay you back, we are going to go all out. We are going to, anything we are doing, we will do it properly, even if they are not paying. You know, for real, this service I'm supposed to be paid this much, but I'm being paid less than that. But we are going to do it, and we are going to wait for our reward. There are so many times that I've seen that this is God rewarding me for something I did for free somewhere. I know it in my knower, in my heart, that this is God rewarding me. There's so many things that happen, and you see that for real, this is just God telling me that, well done, my daughter, that day that you did this and this, I was happy with you, and so it is time to reward you. So in 2025, whatever you are doing, your career, if you are a policeman, we are not going to take bribes. We are not going to harass passengers. We are not going to take to the police station someone who forgets their driving license at home, and they are telling you, for real, check it online and you will find that it is valid, and you are taking them to the police station so that they can give you a bribe. No, we are going to become men of uniform who are respectable and who have integrity. If you are a policeman, civilians should see you and feel secure, not start running away and wondering, what haven't I done? What haven't I done? No, we are going to change, and we are changing the world one person at a time. I know we cannot change it all at the same time, but we are changing the world. Then in 2025, we are going to take care of our environment. You saw what happened, the big rains, the flooding, because of people misusing the environment, challenging the environment, cutting down trees, building on riparian land. You saw how nature comes to reclaim what belongs to it. So in 2025, we are taking more care of our environment. We are planting trees wherever you are. It doesn't matter where you are. You can plant a tree even in a school, in a nearby school. You can plant a tree in your church. You can take care of the environment. You can help in cleaning the environment. You can say no to dumping. If you're in a neighborhood, you can say no to dumping. You can take good care of your environment, because if you do it and I do it collectively, we will live in a very green space, a clean space, a beautiful space with beautiful environments and with good oxygen. You can even start by not dumping. You can start by not throwing that piece of a wrapping of a sweet, by not throwing it by the roadside. It is the small things that make up the big things. Imagine if every day everyone throws a piece of the wrapping of a sweet. You know the sweet, the paper that wraps the sweet, and everyone is throwing every day. How many millions of people are in your country? All those people throwing, throwing, throwing. At the end of it all, it becomes garbage, heaps and heaps and heaps of garbage. So we are being more intentional with our environment. And then in 2025, we are becoming better people in every way. We are not harassing people who are we are not harassing our juniors. We are not harassing our house managers, harassing our soldiers, our watchmen, our guards, the people who take care of our children. We are not harassing teachers. I see many parents of private schools. I'm also a parent of one. Parents of international schools, just because you have paid a lot of hundreds of thousands, you go harassing teachers, the same person who you expect to teach your child. So we are becoming more courteous. We are becoming more polite. We are saying thank you. We are using the 5 magic words. We are saying sorry. We are saying excuse me. We are saying I beg your pardon. We are becoming more courteous. So in 2025, we are not harassing juniors. We are not hooting at people. We are not trying to compete. Have you ever been on the road driving and someone overtakes you and you feel so bad and you say, I am going to overtake them, and you're not even going in the same direction and you are speeding and trying to brake? Oh, that's crazy. You are fighting against yourself. You are fighting against yourself. Then in 2025, we are clearing our hearts from garbage. Garbage. And you know what is garbage? It is envy, jealousy, malice, gossip, backbiting, backstabbing, all those bad things that make our hearts so heavy. We are saying no to them. We are reading off our hearts. We are cleaning our hearts. The Bible says that cleanse your heart. Those who are pure shall see God. Pure in heart. Not those who have money. Those who are pure in heart shall see God. So we are cleansing our heart from grudges, from unforgiveness, from bitterness, from what is it called? From refusing to forgive your neighbor, from being bitter, from anger. We are cleansing our hearts from all those garbage. You are angry at a person who wronged you 20 years ago. They have even forgotten your name. In fact, they have forgotten the offense plus your name, plus the offender, plus the offended. They have forgotten. But you are there saying, I can never forgive them. It's like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. That is what grudges and bitterness do. So we are forgiving more. And I'm not saying by forgiving that you go back to the places where you are hurt. No, you forgive. But of course, you don't go back. You now have your boundaries. You now have learned your lesson, once bitten, twice shy. So you cannot go back to the places that you have been abused, to the places that you have been hurt. But what I mean is that, you know, the forgiveness whereby your heart is not harboring hatred. You know, there's once upon a time, I was hurt by this person so badly, so badly. We had a business together and he took everything. I was so angry. I used to feel if I meet with that person right now, I'm going to slap the hell out of him. I would imagine meeting with that person and beating them up or hitting them or doing every bad thing. Every day would be a day to imagine what I would do. I would even say, now I need to own a gun to shoot person. I was so angry, very, very angry. The anger was eating me up. Well, the person was just continuing with their life. But the reason why I know that I forgive that person is that years later, we met with that person. I even bought him lunch with my money. And we laughed. And I knew that that thing is gone. The bitterness, it is gone. So that is how you know that you have forgiven a person. It is when you see the same person who caused you a lot of pain, who caused you a lot of hurt, and you don't feel bad. That is how you know. That is my way of knowing that I have forgiven a person. But the moment you say, oh, I have forgiven, but you see that person and you still feel bad, you still feel hurt, just know that you have not forgiven. And I pray that you understand what I mean. I don't mean that right now we cannot do that business. Even if he comes with a jet, I can never do, even if he's the only person remaining in this whole world, I can never do business with them again. Never. Never. Let me be jobless than do business with that person. But have I forgiven him? Yes. Have I forgiven her? Yes. Why? Because I am not feeling bitter. I am not angry. I can see them doing well and enjoy and celebrate. That is what forgiveness is all about. So in 2025, moving henceforth, we are not going to clutter our hearts with garbage, with gossip, with backbiting, with everything. We are going to clean our hearts so much that it is going to show through our face. You know, a clean heart, you can tell a person who has a clean heart by the way they are glowing. They might be dark, they might be melanated, they might be darker than purple, but there's that glow that comes from within them because their heart is so decluttered. It is so free. They are such a free spirit. And I'm one of those person. My heart is so free. I have no room. I say that no one is special enough to stay in my heart as long as they have hurt me. Why should you hurt me then I keep you in my heart? In my precious, beautiful heart. No way. I cannot do that. That is waste. I am wasting space. So also in 2025, we are not going to waste love. We are going to love those who love us. Don't keep on loving people who don't love you, people who don't like you, and you keep on pushing yourself to them. Love is so precious. The Bible says that God is love. God is love. And for God so loved the world. You know, love is the biggest commandment of them all. Then why should you waste such a precious commodity? We are not loving people who don't love us. We are not liking people who don't like us. We are rejecting them. Those who reject us, we reject them because we are not going to continually stay in spaces that we are being hurt. Forcing yourself on people. They don't want you and you are forcing yourself. No. Elegant people, elegant women, we are not going to do that in 2025. The other thing, in 2025, we are going to grind. We are going to work hard. We are going to make money. The Bible says, I'm keep on referring to the Bible because I am a born again Christian. It says that he gives us knowledge to make wealth. So 2025, we are making wealth. We are grinding. We are working hard. If you sell potatoes, you are going to sell them everywhere. You are going to announce, you are going to put on social media that you sell potatoes. You will sell them even to those people who are allergic to potatoes. As long as you sell, we are going to work hard. We are going to grind so that we make money, even to look good. And then in 2025, I know I had said this before, but I'll say it again. We are going to put extra effort on how we look. Have you ever seen a person enter a room and everyone is like, they keep quiet? There's that aura, there's the presence. She's commanding authority and she has not spoken. Just by the way she has dressed, people address you by how you're dressed. Don't never be cheated by anyone. Don't lie to yourself that looks don't matter. They do. They matter. And I don't mean the definition of beauty by the world standards. You know, the world has a definition of beauty like, I don't know, big hips, small waist, what? How can you have small waist and you are a mother of seven children? So that is not what I mean. I mean that you are putting yourself together. If you are dark, if you are light, whatever your color, whatever your shape, whatever your size, you are putting yourself together until you enter a room and people have to like, who has come? Who is that girl? Who is that person? They would want to know you. They want to share their business cards with you. They want to know what you do. I've been in such spaces whereby I just entered so confidently. In fact, I remember one lady after the meeting told me, you entered and we wondered whether you are the owner of this company. Yet I was among those who had gone to look for a contract. I was among them. We were together looking for contracts. But when I entered, they thought I am the giver of the contracts because you are commanding authority by looking good, by knowing who you are and walking in confidence. And I know I've done that before. I have done it. I have talked about looking good and feeling confident in a previous video. So I'll not dwell on that much. So I don't know what else we are supposed to do. Maybe you can help me. You can share in the comment section. You can tell me. You can add. You can tell me what else in 2025 as elegant people we are not doing. As elegant women we are not doing in 2025. You can add yours, you can let me know. And because this is a family, I told you, like, share. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe so that the family can grow. And also invite your friends, share the links with them, ask them to subscribe so that we can have one big elegant family. So for now, that is what I am not going to do, or what I'm going to do in 2025, and what we are going to do as elegant women. Remember, those are just a few. I know there are so many, and that's why I'm encouraging. Let's converse, let's have a conversation in the comment section, and let's know how we can improve, how we can level up, how we can become women of poise, women of class, sophistication, women who never dim their light to fit into other people's darkness. You know who you are, and you are walking in your light. Women who understand that only you can sing your song, and only you can dance your dance, and only you can tell your story. That is the women that we are going to be. When people talk about your story, do they know from where it started to where it is ending? So only you can tell your story. When they talk about your story, that is gossip. They're just gossiping behind you. If someone, I keep on saying, if you want to know about me, ask me. Don't ask another person. Is that person, is they me? Are they them? Ask me. I am the one who can tell you about my story in detail. If they tell you on that day I was wearing a black dress and maybe I was wearing a blue one, you see, they're lying to you. So only you can tell your story, and only you can dance your dance. So in 2025, we are embracing femininity, we are embracing elegance, and we are not fighting what we desire, because there are many people who fight the same thing that they desire. You desire a husband, but you go to the salon and you find women saying that men are bad, men are dogs, and you join. Yet at the midnight hour, you're not even sleeping, praying to God, waking up the angels. Do angels sleep? Waking them up, telling them to pray for you to have a husband. Yet you go to the salon and you trash marriages. How can you get what you're trashing? Do you know that life is all about energies? Attracting is the law of attraction. You cannot attract what you're trashing. I remember as a young girl, I won't say as a little girl because I was not little then. I was a young woman, a young girl. I had a dream car, and I desired so much to have that car. I would look at it online, I'd look at it on YouTube, I would look at it in magazine, I would look at it passing by the road. I would even stop and look at it as someone was driving my dream car on the roadsides everywhere. I even went to an extent of going to the showrooms and looking at my dream car. I was so much in love with that car. So I remember one day I was in a mall, and there was one, I always tell if you're my close friend, then I know I have told you this story. So I was in a mall and there was only one parking slot. And me, I had my small car. You know, the one that smells the tarmac. It is smelling. The tarmac and the car, they are together. They are kissing each other. It was small, but I thank God because it was moving me from point A to B. So yeah. So it was a beautiful car. Yeah, small. Not my dream. Tiny. Like you would get lost inside it. Okay. So I am in this mall and I see a parking lot. One. It was just one. Then as I was just driving to get into the parking lot, guess what? Behind me comes my dream car. A lady was driving my dream car. Color, everything I had dreamt, everything I had written in my vision board. Do you know what? I was wise enough, because I am not a mumu. I reversed back and I allowed her to park in the only one remaining parking slot. One, just one like this. So the lady parked the car she was driving, which is my dream car. Then she stepped out because she was like, how can you? Why can you? Why? How can you do that? Like, this is the only parking slot that was remaining. How can you give it to me? Or are you leaving? Or what is happening? Is everything okay? So she came to my window. Now I'm even wondering, where do I park? Because now the other parking was so far away from where we were. I was like, oh my God, where do I park? So she came to my window. I actually double parked near her and stepped out. Then she said hi to me. She was so gracious. She asked me, why are you leaving? Are you not joining this same meeting? Because it was a meeting and it was a big meeting. The conferences kind of thing, the conventions where there are a lot of people. So I told her, you know what? I gave you the parking slot because I cannot disrespect my dream car. My dream car cannot go down to look for a parking and there is a parking here. She was like, what do you mean? I told her, you are driving my dream car. This is my dream car and I have to respect that which I desire, that which I dream of, that which I think of every day. I have to give it the maximum respect. She was like, what? I've never heard of such a thing. So she was so gracious. She told me, okay, come inside the car. You can try it out, reverse it. So I reversed. Imagine it was the first time I was inside the dream car. Oh my God, you should have seen the upholstery. So don't despise big cars. I tell you the truth. I kid you not. There was a difference between my small car and the big car. Even the smell, I don't know whether I was obsessed or what, but it was smelling different. It was so clean. The upholstery, the leather, it was a brown on black. No, a brown on, a black on navy. The outside body was navy and the upholstery was black. So it was black on navy. It was smelling different. I felt like I was elevated, like I was high up there from my small car. I was feeling. So don't despise money, because money can buy you what you want. Money can buy you what you desire. So I entered the car, I drove it, I reversed it, I took it back to oh my goodness, you should have seen me. I was like a small girl. I was so happy. I was so excited. So where is this story going to? Right now, today, as I talk to you in this video, I am driving the dream car. It is the same color, navy on black, with black leather, with everything smelling even better, looking even better. The dream car that I respected and offered the only parking slot. I know I have given this story to my close friend. I am driving it. I have it today. So where is this story going? Don't despise what you desire. You desire children, yet you keep on shouting at other people's children. You cannot even say hi to your neighbor's child. You desire to have a big home, yet you keep on saying that people with big homes, they are boasting, they are proud. What you desire, you should desire it so much that you accord it the right presence, you accord it the right respect, you accord it the right attitude. I desired to be elegant, and today I am very elegant. So I would look up to women who are elegant, like Reverend Kathy Kiuna. She is the epitome of elegance. I would look up to her, and when other people were busy saying, oh, she keeps on buying clothes, she keeps what, you would not find me there, because I was looking up at her and I was admiring, oh my God, especially the high heels and everything. And I was like, one day I am gonna be like that woman. So don't despise what you desire. If you keep on despising what you desire, how can you despise what you desire and you expect it to come to you? It's like you despise me and you expect me to hug you. How now? It cannot happen. So it is the same thing. So we are going to have a lot of positive attitude. We are going to have a lot of positivity around us. And then as I wind up, we are going to be generous with our compliments. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and you are looking the part? My goodness, today you are sure that your makeup is in place. You are sure that your hair is looking the part. You are sure that the suit that you bought from Turkey with the last coin, it is beautiful and looking at the part. Then everyone around you is telling you that you are beautiful, you look good, oh, you are smelling, oh, I like your hair, I like everything. Then you meet with this friend of yours who you are preparing yourself for that date. You are preparing for the date and they keep quiet. They tell you nothing. Then you start wondering, were all the other people lying when they told me that I look good? So we are going to be generous with our compliments. Did you know that just telling someone that you look good, you smell good, I love your hair, did you know that maybe they might be having a bad day and you make their day? So we are going to be generous. We are not going to be jealous women saying, oh, look at her. walking in those high heels. I wish she can just fall. Really? Are you a witch, my sister? Look at that wig. I wish it can just fall. Really? Nowadays we have glues. The wigs that we glue, they are not going to fall. So don't be a malicious person who is always wishing bad things on other people and not giving compliments. So that was my last one. So in 2025, we are going to be generous with our compliments. We are going to uplift people. We are going to encourage those who are brokenhearted. We are going to be kind. We are going to be courteous. We are going to be generous. And we are going to be respectful. But the take home, we are giving what we are getting. We are not going to be disrespected, and you continue giving respect. And so that is all for now. And I'm so happy to have not be talking to you, but talking with you. And that's why I opened up the comment section, that we may converse and say what we are going to change, what we are going to do in 2025. And so this is the Elegant Show. And it's your host, Lady Suzanne. And it's until next time, it is bye for now.